Welcome to XPRIMM Time for Business. We've just ended the first edition of the CE and SE Regional Actuarial Insurance Conference. This is an important premiere for the insurance events in the region. We have here as our special guest at XPRIMM Time for Business, Mr. Klime POPOSKI, President of Insurance Supervision Agency, Macedonia. Welcome to our TV show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well,
it's a pleasure.
Thank you as well for having us here in your country. It's been a really good conference and I think everybody appreciates it. Mr. POPOSKI, what do you consider to be the importance of this event for the Macedonian insurance market?
Okay, first of all, I would like to share my feelings about the role of XPRIMM.
Oh, thank you.
XPRIMM has really pioneer and vital role in networking the insurance stakeholders in different regions of Central Eastern, Southeastern Europe, and organizing or co-organizing this event in the different locations in Central Eastern, Southeastern Europe in something that we really appreciate, and everything is for the benefit of the insurance market development. Because I participate in the conference organized by XPRIMM, I realized that in your portfolio miss actuarial topics. So that's why this idea for organizing the actuarial conference come into the right moment and into the right place in Macedonia. Why? Because Macedonia is crossroad in the Balkan Peninsula. Mm-hmm. And by organizing this conference, we try to attract attention on the regional level and to have as much as possible participants. We have participants at least for 12 countries from the region, and the number of participants were 70 in total. Actuarial as a profession is very important and very crucial for the insurance market, for the insurance industry. And having these kind of events, conferences, workshops, trainings, it's a crucial key element for building the capacity of this profession. And that's why we organize this conference. The idea is to have representatives from different stakeholders, for example, supervisory authorities, industry, and professional association. And also we have government representatives as a policy maker who are in charge for regulation. And I would say that completely this conference meet our expectation.
What do you consider to be the main objectives for this event, today's event, and events like this that approach topics as actuarial, which are not so often debated in our events?
Okay. First of all, in the region of the Balkan, we have very few or not sufficient number of actuaries. Second, the actuaries doesn't cooperate among themselves. I mean, I'm talking on the regional level, not just actuaries on the country level. Third, part of the regulation for each country is to have continued education. This is also a requirement by International Actuarial Association. By attending these kind of events, the actuaries can earn credits in order to prove that they have continued education. Then, fourth, by attracting prestigious speakers that give another flavor for the importance of such conferences. And I believe that this conference, because this is the first edition, and I believe that it will become a traditional one, and every year it will be a conference, actuarial, organized together by Insurance Supervision Agency and XPRIMM here in Macedonia.
Well, we'll hope so too. You have spoken about this lack of cooperation between actuarials.
Yes.
What would be the cause of this major subject?
In each country, there are professional associations of actuaries. But these associations, in the end of the day, they are facing with the same problem, with the same challenge, and that is resources or financial resources. On the other hand, we know how much is the critical role of actuaries for the industry and also for the supervisory authorities. So to attend different events, if there are workshops or conferences in the Western Balkan country, cost much. And that's why they couldn't find each other and to meet each other. But by organizing such events in our country, in our region, then it's cost effective for them, easy to get in touch, and easy to set up and to establish close cooperation, exchange of views, exchange of experience. So that's why I think that regional cooperation among the actuaries from different jurisdictions is very important for their development. Also, what is important that in the Southeastern Europe, we have almost the same level of insurance market development. The level of penetration, the density rate is almost more or less on the same stage. The portfolio of the non-life or life business is also almost the same, and the challenges are the same. So that's why we need more close cooperation among the actuaries.
Things are changing in this region, and not only in this region, all over the world for the insurance market. We're speaking about digitalization, for example, and all its impact upon the insurance industry. How does this affect the actuarial aspect?
The digitalization, it's on the corner, and it comes. The industry is ready, and of course, the actuarial works should be ready to accept the digitalization and to adopt for the digitalization requirements. What means digitalization for the actuaries? I would say first in the product design. Because of the digitalization, we have new products, we develop new sales channels, and everything which goes with digitalization must be considered from the actuarial point of view in calculating the price, in calculating the technical provisions, and the most important, in designing the product. So the actuaries must follow these new trends and must to find solution how to use the advantages of digitalization in their everyday activities. So it's a challenging time, not only for insurance professionals, but also for actuaries.
Okay, so we're changing times. This is a key word to name it like that. We could consider today's event just the first step of the plans you have for the actuarial field. What are the next steps? What are your plans in this regard?
What we learn from today's conference, that most of the countries of Southeastern Europe, they lack with the quality actuarial education. Each country has different rules, but very difficult rules in organizing the educational circles for actuarials. So one of the messages actually that was delivered by my side, but also we hear also from my colleagues from Romania and also from my colleague from Albania, that together, because we are small countries and there is no sufficient number of interested person who like to enter in the actuarials, and then means that in the end of the day, it's not cost effective to organize every year some educational program for actuaries. We need to set up some regional center or regional hub who will be in charge for organizing the actuarial education. Instead, each small country in Southeastern Europe to organize actuarial education for very small number of people, we can do together in one place. That will be cost effective. Each country will have the same structure of the program, the same syllabus, and it will be easy then to recognize and to accept actuarial certification program in each jurisdictions. So that was one of the most important messages that we learned from today, and actually that we like to cooperate among ourselves in the next future.
This sounds like you have big plans for this field.
Yes.
So we'll certainly be hearing from you in this regard, and hope to see you soon again, and of course to make a tradition of this event, just like you said. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me, and I believe that next year, when you will be present also in this second edition conference, we'll have some good news about setting up this kind of regional hub or regional cooperation for increasing the education capacity of the actuarial work.
Looking forward for that. Thank you very much. We'll be seeing each other next week at XPRIMM Time for Business.